So, hi and good morning, everyone. Uh, it's been a long time that we've done any classes online. Anyways, today I want to start with a new topic, which is presentation skills. All right, and you'll be learning about this because in life you'll have to deliver a lot of presentations. And when I say presentation, I don't mean just PowerPoint slides that you have to, stand in front of an audience and talk about. Presentations are any kind of, spoken speech that you give to a crowd, to persuade a crowd, to talk to a crowd, to tell them what your point of view is, or to explain them about something new. So all these kinds of things that you stand in front of a crowd and speak about is a presentation, which you will be doing a lot of times in your life as an employee, maybe as a student. Maybe you'll have to present your what do you call that, projects. So we will have to learn about what is a presentation, not just what is a presentation. The main thing we'll learn about is how to deliver the right kind of presentation. All right, so the first thing you can see here, presentation skills are the skills you need in delivering effective and engaging presentations to a variety of audience. These skills cover a variety of areas such as structure of your presentation, design of your slides, the tone of your voice, and the body language you convey. So presentation is not only about what slide you will be showing. That is easy, you can copy and paste a slide from anywhere. Okay, but it is not just about that. It is about how you structure your presentation. What slide comes first, what slide comes second, how you speak about it, the design of your slides, how you design your slides. Will the photograph come before the text? Will the text come with the photograph? Will you only give a presentation based on images? So you have to design your slides properly. What kind of colors will you use in your slides? That is also very important. What kind of font will you use? All right. The tone of your voice, very very important, because most of the times when somebody gives a presentation, why do we fall asleep? It is not because of what we see on the screen. It is usually because of the way they speak, the tone that they carry, how they speak. All right. So this makes your presentation, either it becomes interesting or it becomes boring. It is mostly because of the tone of your voice and the body language you convey. What kind of body language do you have when you stand there in front of an audience? When you use your hands, when you gesture, make gestures with your hands to convey your data, to talk about your presentation. So this body language is also a very important part of delivering a presentation. So all this has to be in tune for you to be a very good presenter, a very effective presenter. All right. So before we move into how to give a presentation, let me just tell you there are. Okay, let's talk about objectives of a presentation. Why do we give a presentation? So you can read here. To develop your skills to communicate clearly and effectively. Can you read? I hope you can read it. To develop your skills to communicate clearly, effectively, and confidently with a range of audiences in a range of different contexts. So your audience will not always be the same. It can be a group of 5-year-olds, it can be a group of scientists, it can be a group of teachers, it can be a group of your friends. So you have to learn to develop your skill to communicate, in a very good way with all different kinds of audiences. You'll need different skills for talking to different kinds of audiences. For if you want to give a presentation to a 5-year-old kid, your presentation has to be very colorful, maybe lively. It has to include a lot of cartoons. Your tone has to be funny and engaging, and your audience should like you when they look at you. All right. So that is how you do it in front of a 5-year-old. But in front of a group of scientists, you don't put up a picture of a cartoon. So to develop your skills to communicate clearly, effectively, and confidently with a range of audience, with all kinds of audience, that's your objective. to improve your research and design skills and strengthen your delivery techniques. The one of the worst thing we do with our presentation is we do not research on our topic. We pick up a topic and we copy and paste, whatever data we find on the internet. But if you look closely, internet has so many data that are not verified, that are not correct. So you need to do a lot of research before you come up, before you decide this is what I'll be showing. You pick up a topic and read and read and read about it. Do a lot of research about it. So this presentation helps you improve your research and design skills, also your design skills, because you'll be designing your entire presentation. So that will also improve, and it strengthens your delivery technique. Delivery technique, how you deliver, how you speak in front of your audience, how you deliver your dialogue. Okay, so it improves all this. To enhance your use of different support, electronic and other visual tools. So before you ever gave a presentation, maybe you did not know how to make a PPT, maybe you did not know how to switch on a projector, you did not know how to connect your phone to a projector. So if you start giving presentation, you will also learn how to use different support, electronic and other visual tools. Visual tools means tools that you use so that people can, tools that can be seen, visual, like your PPT, like your projector screen. All these are visual tools. So you learn how to use all these to reinforce your performance skill, verbal and non-verbal. That goes beyond saying. It will improve your performance skill, your verbal skills like speaking, and your non-verbal skills like your body language, your eye contact, your gestures, your posture. All of this will be improved. To increase your confidence level in interacting with audience and control your nervousness. So, like, I think when I met you the last time, I spoke about how, public speaking is one of the biggest fear that people have in life. Biggest fear. To stand up in front of a group of people and speak, that can be your biggest fear. So this will help you increase your confidence level in interacting with audience, and it will help you to control your nervousness. All right. And the next objective is to promote critical and reflective thinking by dealing with feedback on your presentation skills, which means after your presentation, you will be looking for feedback from the audience. The audience will definitely give you a feedback. For example, I took a class, an offline class. I'm sorry I did not ask for feedback, but maybe some of you liked it, some of you did not like it. Some of you understood what I said, some of you had problem understanding what I said. So after you get the feedback, you should get the feedback, because that will help you, change things. That will help you improve on the way you spoke, or on the way you delivered your presentation, or you gave your lecture, and improve your, your skill of making people understand. So please take feedback from the audience once you're done with your presentation. Take feedback from your friends once you're done with the presentation. Ask them what you can change, all right? What can be changed? So feedback may necessarily not be good. Sometimes you get a very poor feedback. So how do you deal with that? This will also teach you how to deal with that, all right? So that is the objective of a presentation. Next we move on to, today I have a lot of things opened. All right, next we move on to okay, types. Okay, let's go on to types. There are different types of presentations. The first type of presentation is informative presentation. All right, so what does it say here? These presentations, I'll send you the pictures, don't worry. These presentations are brief and to the point. All right, very short and to the point, because it says it is informative. It is giving some information. They generally stick to the facts and avoid complicated information. It is not very, it is not very complicated, because it is short, it is brief. It only wants to inform. For example, your this lecture, this lecture that I'm giving right now, it has to be brief and it has to be to the point. I cannot go into stories and details and history of everything. So it will only give you information about what is presentation skill. So that is informative presentation. They generally stick to the facts and avoid complicated information. We will only stick to the facts. We will not go into philosophy. It is usually used to describe facts, usually best for other experts. So from one expert to the other, it is you're only delivering a number of facts. Fact, you know what is a fact? Fact is a statement that is true in a sense for a crowd. That's a fact. For example, the sun rises in the east. That's a fact. So we are only describing facts in an informative presentation. We are not trying to change your mind. I'm not trying to change your mind about what is a presentation. I'm only giving you fact about what is a presentation. What is a presentation skill? So we will only exchange facts. It is organized from most important topic to least. Best for breaking big information down into small. So informative presentation, what happens? It is organized. How is it organized? From the most important topic to the least important topic. So first you talk about the most important topic in an informative presentation, and then you move on to the least important topic. It is best for breaking big information down into small. So I want to give you a very big, large information. So I will break it down into small by talking about the important thing first and then the least important things at the last. The examples are given there. Examples include university lectures, school classes, and research results. All these are examples of informative presentation. Alright, so let's go through it once more. Informative presentation only gives information. It is short, it is to the point, it is not complicated. Usually what happens, you talk about the important topic first and then the least important topic you save it for the last, and it breaks down information into small pieces so that it is easily understandable by everyone. All right, and the examples are given there.